Hello, you are welcome to Kosai's Kitchen. Today in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a very delicious and juicy Nigerian Akara. Yeah, if you struggle with making Akara, this video is really going to help you. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe so that you'll be able to get more videos like this from me. So let's go ahead and make the Akara. To make this akara, I'm going to be using 3 cups of these beans. This is the Nigerian popular sweet beans, the oloyi beans. You can as well use the other bigger brown beans or the black eye beans. So it depends on your choice, but this is the one I prefer to use for my cooking. It's good for akara, moi moi, and for making beans porridge. So these are also the remaining important ingredient here, which I have onion. For akara, you have to be generous with onion. I have a banaro pepper and I have bell pepper. Bell pepper is very important. If you add bell pepper to your akara and you are generous with onion, that is going to give you a very juicy akara. So this is very, very important. And I have salt and I have vegetable oil. I'm going to be using peanut oil. Peanut oil tastes so well in frying and cooking. Yes, especially if you're able to get a very good one. So now the first thing you are going to do is to add some water to your beans, and you are going to set it aside to soak for like 5 or 6 minutes. So while your beans is soaking, we are going to prepare the rest of the ingredient. I'm going to cut up the onions and the pepper. So now this habanero pepper, I'm going to be dicing it up. Apart from the one that I'm going to blend with the beans, I'm going to dice up just a few of these with some onions as well. So we are going to set that one aside afterwards. Yeah, I'll be adding some sweet onions too. Sweet onion is very, very good. It's, it gives a very nice taste and flavor to your food. Okay, right now the beans have been soaking for like 5 to 6 minutes. So I'm going to run it in a blender. So when you put the beans in the blender, you are going to use the pulse function to just crush it for a few seconds. So after crushing the beans, it's time to wash it out to, take out the skin and then to wash it very well. So I'm going to be using a sieve and another bowl to collect the the skin and the water. And if you are trying to save water, this is a very good method. You can use the same water, this same first water, to wash it like 3 to 4 times. Then the fifth one, you just go and rinse it, and that's it. Now here we can see the beans has been washed and I've rinsed it very well, and I just added some warm water to soak it until it's ready. Yeah, the beans have been soaking, and the best way to know if your beans is ready to be blended is when you are able to snap it. You just take one and snap. If it snaps, that means it's ready. So now to blend the pepper and the beans together, you add some of the onion and pepper to the bottom of the blender before you add the beans. Then you just add a little water. It should not be too much water in, because it's akara. You want it to have a little thick consistency. Please make sure you salt your beans before you start washing. Make sure there is no stone or any sand in it, because if you crush any stone, you will not like yourself. So make sure you salt it very well before you start washing. Now we can see the color of this akara. This is so beautiful. Imagine this akara without the bell pepper. It will not taste good, and it will not look good. Yeah, now we can see that the second batch is a little thicker than the first batch, because this first batch is a little soft. That is why I made the second batch a little thicker. I didn't add too much water like I did for this first one. So now it's time to add salt, but be very cautious with salt, because akara does not like too much salt. Add it gradually until you get the desired, amount. So now I'll be adding the diced onion and the pepper. If you don't like habanero pepper, you don't like spicy food, don't add pepper. But make sure you add some diced onion, because the diced onion is going to release some kind of juice into your akara, and that is what is going to take your akara to the next level. Yeah, this is very, very important. Then afterward, you stir it very well. Stir consistently for like 3 to 4 minutes, but not too much. So now we are going to check for the salt. Make sure your salt is not too much. Akara does not like too much salt. With all the ingredients, the bell pepper, onion, you just need just a little salt. So now our beans is ready, and it's ready to be turned to akara. So the oil is on the stove already. It has heated up on a medium heat. The heat should not be high, so that your akara can cook very well, so that the onion inside it can cook very well. It needs a medium heat to cook perfectly well. So you just need a small spoon to scoop, depending on the size you want. If you want a bigger size, you want medium size, if you want small, you can use the tablespoon. Yeah, it is very, very important for you to clean your beans before you start washing it, because you don't want to crush stone or sand in your akara. Once you have just one small stone in your beans and you can't pick it up, and it happens that it goes in the blender and you blend it, the whole akara is going to be messed up, because if you crack just one stone in your akara, you might not like to eat akara anymore. So that is why it is very important to sort your beans very well before you start washing, to make your akara. So as the akara is cooking on one side, just turn it around and let the other side cook as well. And when you are frying akara, don't leave your kitchen. Stay there, because if you leave, by the time you come back, your akara is burnt. So you see akara burns so fast like that. Now we can see how beautiful this akara is frying. See, it's not soaking oil, and everything is cooking, all round. You can see how beautiful it looks, and it smells so good. It smells amazing. Yeah, and that is just the work of the onion and the bell pepper. Don't miss it in your own recipe. So this akara is very ready. We can see how nice it looks. It's so juicy inside and outside. Look at the onion. The onion just, release some flavor and nice smell to the akara. It's not looking like a bread. It's not looking spongy or whitish inside. It's so enticing and so delicious. Yeah, akara can be used to enjoy different things like soaking gari, cold pap, hot pap, then bread. It's so delicious. You can enjoy it on its own like that. Yes, if you like akara, I would like you to leave a comment below for me. Someone like me, I love akara with pap. So let me know what you like akara in the comment below. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe so that you can get more recipes like this from me from time to time. Don't forget to like, share. Yes, and see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.